Hi, my name is Lou Melendez, and this is one of my instructors, Miss Q.
Hello.
Name of our organization is Bronx Archers Team Co-op, and we're located at 125 Co-op City Boulevard, which is the Co-op City Little League baseball field. We're out here every Saturday morning from 9 to 4, and it'd be nice if you come out and join us. Learn the true art of archery. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Lou Melendez. I am a certified instructor for the USA Archery and National Field Archery Association. I'm a level 2 instructor. The purpose of this class is safety. I've always believed in safety first. You do not give a swimmer an instructional class by just throwing them in the water and see whether they can swim it. So first thing I do is give an instructional class in archery safety. Bows, arrows, etc., etc. Okay, these are called arrows. Full arrow consists of a tip, which is the arrow point, arrow knock, and feathers or veins. This here piece is the shaft. All this combined comes out to be an arrow. This is a breakdown bow. Okay, it's 3-piece. Have what we call the bottom limb, top limb, and the riser. The limbs fit right onto the riser. They screw in. That completes the bow. Next part of the bow is the string. Let me get a bow stringer. I have one. I don't have one right now in front of me. But we put the bow stringer on and string up the bow with it. This is called a string knock or an arrow or a string indicator, arrow indicator. And what happens is slide the arrow on right up underneath the knock, and it goes on to the arrow rest. Now, you see different colors on arrows. These right now are called veins. They're plastic veins. A lot of them come with feathers. These are veins. Now you have your odd color, always faces out. It's called the index vein. Okay, years ago they used to call it the cock feather. Change the name, it's okay. We know it's the index vein. Alright? This here's the rest. Knot. So string indicator, arrow knot. Goes right on. So far so good. Any questions? Feel free. That's what I'm here for. Drawing back a bow. First thing we do is 3 fingers. Right up underneath the knot, or you split. These are finger tabs. What this does is prevent the finger from getting raw. Now here's where we split finger at. Arrow knot. Drawing this way. It's your fingertips. Drawing back. You shoot up underneath the knot, which is good. Shooting with sights, I like to shoot split finger. Shoot with sights. That's the proper way, Olympic style shooting. Now, when you draw back a bow, you're gonna draw it all, you're gonna stand, draw it all the way back, corner of your mouth. Down the shaft, and when you release, you're just gonna let it roll on. We never draw back a bow without an arrow in there and release. Well, it's called dry firing. What happens on that is that you can either twist these limbs and not know it, and draw back an arrow The string will come off the limb, someone can get hurt. Okay? So we don't want to do that. Yeah. Next thing is carrying arrows. When you get up to the target, a lot of people shoot, pull the arrows out, and carry them this way, which is a no-no. Carry them this way, which is a no. Proper way to carry an arrow from the target before you put them into the quiver is this way. Take this tab off. Carry it this way. Somebody trips up, someone's behind you, you can have a fatality. Okay? Being that you're carrying it this way, you can do this all day long. Nothing will happen. If I do it this way, we have a problem. So, what I tell all my students is to pull the arrows out one at a time in the quiver, one at a time in the quiver, and you walk back to the waiting line. This is called the quiver. A lot of the kids like to call it the holster, arrow holster. The proper name is quiver. Okay, and that goes onto the side. This particular quiver, it's universal. Left hand, right hand. Okay, all we do is just switch the clip around, put it on this side. Left hand. Anyone is left handed? Ah, okay. Good. We have a left hand bow for you. Alright? So now, back to safety. We have what we call the safety lines. We have a waiting line. The waiting line is where all the archers wait. Okay, then you have what they call the shooting line. Go to the shooting line, and you wait for command, you start shooting. Now you have what you call, when you have the other command, you'll go to your target line. Target line is when you start putting arrows out. So we have three lines. We have waiting line, shooting line, and target line. And all this is on commands, whistle commands. Two whistles, you go from your waiting line to your target line and get ready for the next command. Next command, it will be one whistle. That's when you start shooting. The third command will be three whistles. You stop shooting, you go back to the waiting line, put your bow down in the bow rack, and proceed towards the target line. Pull your arrows out, and it starts all over again. So the two whistles, you go to the target line, shooting line. One whistle, you commence shooting. Three whistles, you stop. Anything over three whistles or three horns, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it may be, you stop. Okay, that means there's an emergency somewhere on the line or somewhere on the range. What you do is break your bow down. You may be in the drawer, you're here. You turn around slow, you break the bow down, take the arrow and put it right back in your quiver and go directly to the waiting line. This is what I tell all my students, directly to the waiting line, because we never know what's going on. Now, if you see an emergency on the line, you can be a shooter. You may not have a whistle. You can scream, you can holler, oh, wait. People stop. But sometimes the range officer or the instructor may not see something on that waiting line or the shooting line. So any student or any archer on the line can turn around and call out an emergency command. So far, so good? So I mean, you don't have to be intimidated by, being someone that just starting to see an emergency and let it go. No, we don't do that. We'll just call out. And if it's nothing big, fine. If it's something big, well, it's good too, because we can attend to that. All right? But it's all strictly about safety. Now, you see some guys on the line shooting or getting ready to load up and drop the arrow. get right now. He'll step out and reach for it. Meanwhile, you have other people with the bows drawn. Drop that arrow, let it stay there. Forget about that arrow. Go to the other arrow. If it's here and you can reach it, fine. But you go to the other arrow and wait on that line. Everybody get through shooting. If you can reach the arrow, you get it and shoot. Now, you can't reach it. Say that we're shooting in tournaments and you can't reach it, it's considered a shot. But it's all about safety. Safety, safety, safety. You know, even guys who are really shooting now. I have an instructor out there, I have a young man out there shooting, he just started, and trust me, they'd rather shoot bows and arrows than eat food. And you can see they're healthy. I mean, I'm the same way, you know. But now, you know, my thing is I really want to get back into shooting, and I have other instructors here that can help me, which is great. Our next segment is going to be the stands and draw length. We're calling this here called the T-stand. Okay, and normally it's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're gonna just stand, feet shoulder width apart. Come up. 1, 2. See, and just turn your hand in just a little bit. 3. So now when you finish, you want to finish here, right behind your ear. Not out here, not down here. Okay? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. So now what you're going to do is take the band and hold it right in here where the knot is at. 3 fingers. Your right hand, left hand. Okay, now come up. 1, 2, right to the corner of your mouth. 3. Oh, stand over. Okay, you want to come right back up again. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now, what you want to do is keep your bow arm up at all times. Okay, even after the shot. You're going to come up. 1, 2, 3. And I usually count 1, 2, 3, and bow arm goes down. When I'm working with children at the age of 8 to 15, 16, normally I have them count 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Okay? You want to come right here to the corner of your mouth. You don't want to come behind your ear, or out here, or out here. Right to the corner of your mouth. That's your draw length, right there. Right here, and just release. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now. Keep your elbow in. There you go, right there. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. How much you weigh?
2 something.
How much you weigh? Show you a little trick. Stand over this way. See how perfect he is? Off balance. All right? Now, separate your feet shoulder width. Too much. Put your feet together. Here you go. Now separate shoulder width. There you go. Now come up to a draw. Where's he going? All right, relax. So everything here is about balance, safety on the line, and balance. Now the other way is, come up, put your feet together. Come up to a full draw. Take the fist. I want you on that end there. Get right on that end and push onto his elbow. See how you broke down? Now, put your feet together. Separate shoulder width, and right back up, full draw.
Wow. Surprising myself.
Big difference. Okay. So now, even when you're off balance, a 12-year-old kid weighing 98 pounds can knock you down. Okay? But now, a 12-year-old child weighing 98 pounds can be at full draw, at full balance. You will never move him or move her. So it's all about balance. And so now, a lot of people, when they shoot, they want to shoot, hit bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. It's not about hitting bullseye first. It's about getting shots there, consistency. You can have a group here, outside the bullseye. Whatever you're doing right because it's consistent. You can take that group and move it into the bull later on. My main thing is to get to the basics. All right? So you guys ready to shoot?
Yeah.
I know you're ready to shoot.
Ready
All right,
to
let me
shoot
get you
for
guys
him.
some quivers and some bows in your hand. Some arrows, all right? Okay, we're talking about loading up your bow. You'll take your arrow out of your quiver this way, not this way and start fumbling. And so I found out the best way to do it is this way, right here. Come out, put it on. If they click, it's locked. A lot of people like to pull it out right here on the tip. Do it this way, and they got all this fumbling. No. Safety first. So now when you load, you're gonna load down. You notice where the bottom limb is at? I usually keep right here back of my thigh. Load down. Pointing down range at all times. It's down range. And we come up, draw back and hold. Okay? 1, 2, 3, release. When you grab the bow here and hold, give me your hand. And relax. That's how I want you to hold the bow. I want you squeezing. I don't want you doing this. Because now what you do is this here. And then when you release, you're gonna open up. And when you open up, what happens is, bow goes that way, arm goes out this way, and where's the shot going? Out that way. Left-hand shooters, do this here. That's why I said when you finish back here, oh, boom. Wherever that bow arm goes and the bow, that's where the shot is going. Okay? So, load this way. And this rain out. Lock. And shoot. Okay?
Question. And the arrow always goes
Always
under the
under the knock, string indicator.
Oh, okay.
Always under.
Okay.
Okay? Never up on top. You may see some shooters with 2 knocks. Recurve, a lot of good recurve shooters usually shoot with 2 knocks. Some prefer 2, some 1. Beginners, I like to use 2 knocks because the arrows stay there.
Right.
Get them into the habit of it. Okay, so now when you draw, come right up underneath here, 3 fingers, finger tab, roll, and then you can just let it roll. Just let it roll. I don't want you pulling back and plucking. What we call
Now to get one finger over it. What happens when you throw one finger over it?
like this here,
Yeah.
split finger,
Yeah.
nothing.
No.
But split finger, I like using split fingers when you're shooting with a target. Because now split finger, you gotta come up, under. Now you notice where the string is at?
Right at your left.
And down my nose. Okay? This way here, you're shooting this way. Now you see where my finger's at?
Yeah.
Right at the corner of my mouth.
Right.
Now you can shoot this way. It's gonna be a completely different stand. Shooting this way, underneath, you're here. Notice where my feet are at. Now, If I come and split, and just an open stand, closed stance. So far, so good. Any questions? I know they didn't tell you this up there at the other place, right?
No.
No, it is about go shoot. Okay. Now, what have you learned so far in safety?
Everything.
Like?
Respecting the lines, the waiting line, and then
The whistles.
the horns,
Whistle commands.
but just the different lines to respect them.
Good. We're going to go through that in a minute. So I want you to grab that bow. You're on the line, waiting, goes right on the shoe.
Okay.
You don't want to put it on the ground for simple reasons that you can weigh out the tip, you can twist the limb or the tip or crack it. So first thing to do is they don't weigh much. I see a little leery by using your tip on the shoe.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about that. Next time you wear some more raggedy boots or sneakers or something.
I'm Miss Q. I am a basic instructor, and this is an arm guard. It protects your bow arm from being hit by the string. You're actually putting it on upside
And I
down.
know the guy, Al Lizio. I used to shoot with him years ago.
So whichever arm you hold the bow with, you put this on. You can also, it's got clips. It's fully adjustable, so you don't have to maybe just put it on those two parts. And
2 weeks go by, I'm still sitting there waiting.
you're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
So you put it on your right arm.
And which end? This end goes. The broader end is to the.
Right. So
Ah,
it goes
okay.
on like this, and we just clip it on.
Yeah.
And if it's not, then you just tighten it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but she ain't organized all that Russell. She's something else.
Yep. So now we just clap it.
Yeah.
See, I just see now what had happened, the way we got hooked up over there was I needed
And
a
make
place
sure
for
it's
my
tight
kid to
so
shoot
the
indoors.
pull it higher.
Look.
Now,
No.
the other thing
So
I want you
one
to
of
know
the
is,
parents from Little
where's
League
mine?
asked me, "Why don't you go get something?"
When you put it on,
I went over and talked to
remember that when you hold your bow, you rotate your shoulders out,
her. Have your equipment,
right?
bring your
Coach
equipment.
told you about that.
I will train your
So
kids.
if you put it down here, it's not gonna work. Because when you rotate your shoulder, it's under your arm. So make sure, put your arm out, rotate your shoulder, and just make sure it's in the right
My
spot.
kids at the end quit.
Who was that?
Getting a little too old, they chasing girls, they chasing boys.
Supposed to be this high up to my
Now I
wrist.
got stuff
Yeah,
I
pretty
wasn't
high
gonna
up.
walk out on these other kids because these other kids started making, I saw some growth. Ooh, look what I got here. So back and forth, I was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's profitable. I'm trying to get out of here now. You don't have to tell me no more.
At the city, man. I lost money with her. I said, now, I've been dealing with Russell for years. Why would you do that?
It could be right there.
Can be a little bit long.
Right. Well, you'll find out when you shoot what will be most comfortable.
Okay.
Sorry, I
cool.
pulled it the wrong way.
That's cool.
So again, so we're gonna practice shooting right now, and in archery, when you have a target line, we're gonna imagine that there's a target line over here, and when you stand on the target line, you put 1 foot on either side of that line. The waiting line is about 3 to 5 feet behind the target line. So right now I'm behind the target line. That's where you can rest your bows when you are finished shooting. Okay, so I want you guys to come over here. This cone will signify the target line. I want you to stand with your shoulders, with your feet shoulders width apart, and look at the target. This one right here. All three of you will be on the same target. Okay, so, all right. You don't keep going backwards. You're shooting at this target.
Oh, I don't know. I was trying to see.
Okay, so I'll work with these two first and then him. Okay. All right. In fact, I would maybe want you to move up just a little bit so I can make sure he's on the target as well. Okay. So when you stand feet, hips, and shoulders same distance apart. You turn your head and you look at the target. Okay? You raise, when I blow one whistle, you knock your arrow. So retrieve one arrow, knock it. No, knock it into the bow. My tip
we
for
know
that
that
is
change.
to work with the knock first and then worry about the arrow rest.
Okay.
Once you have it in there, then they can rest easily. Okay? Now remember with your arrows, you have 3 veins. The one that is different is the one that faces you. The other 2 will go flat against the bow, the riser. See how it will go flat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now remember, you're looking at your target. Your arms are down. Put your finger tab onto the bow, split finger. Hold the bow vertical. Okay, raise and draw. Hold it for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then release.
Oh, came out the rest.
You're drawing far. You have a long arm.
Okay.
So try not to make. Try to, I guess, pull to your chin, but try not to get the arrow off there. Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Now release. Okay? You will keep your arm up for another count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you put your hand down. Count to 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Then you retrieve one more arrow and knock it. Go ahead.
Go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm. Either way, but my advice is always to knock it first. So don't worry about this part. We'll get there first. And when you're ready, you can shoot. It's once that one whistle is blown, you can shoot it. So you hold it maybe 1, 2, 3. This is what you do with fingers once you
What's the count to hold it?
1, 2, 3. Okay. Remember to keep your arm up after.
yeah, I forgot.
Okay. So when you finish
keep on
shooting,
dropping my head.
when you're fitting, you put your bows on the
Rest.
bow rest and stand back and let the next shooter go.
Do we go now?
Yes, go next. Tristan? Okay, Raymond and Tristan, I missed Q. Okay,
Terrence.
Aaron?
Terrence.
Terrence. Okay, I'm going to blow 3 whistles, and that is your signal to retrieve. I'm also going to show you how to retrieve. There's a procedure, and it's for safety reasons, too. So you kind of line up. Whoever gets to the target first gets to retrieve first. And how you retrieve, you put one hand at the base of the arrow. Put the other hand as close to your other hand as possible. You look over your shoulder to make sure nobody is standing dangerously close to you. And then you pull straight. Okay? And you put it immediately into your quiver. Okay, so now you have 2. Actually, I'll give it to you since. All right, so try it, and you will stand a safe distance away.
See that right there?
Can you put your hand closer to your other hand? No. This one, slide it all the way down. The reason for this is because sometimes the arrows are made of aluminum. When you pull it from here, you can bend it, and once the arrow is bent, it's garbage. And you don't want to bend your arrows.
Okay.
Okay, retrieve. I'm safely away, yes. Okay. Next person, your turn to retrieve.
Yeah, I'll let that mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
You can do this.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
But they all the same arrows.
Here you go. Put it straight into the quiver. Correct. And one more.
Whatever food is.
Now you go to the waiting line, which is behind the shooting line, and wait